Okay, shalom, shalom. As always, I want to start this video by giving all glory, honor, and thanks to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son for this wisdom and knowledge. That is Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakah Kodash, as well as a double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS Great Millstone, whom I learned this truth under, and a shalom to the rest of the elders and Akim around the globe, bringing this word out within sincerity, truth, and diligence. This video being titled California's Polluted Streets. I've been in the LA, Los Angeles Inland Empire area the last couple days, and this one, I had a delivery this morning as a truck driver in downtown Los Angeles. I didn't realize until I looked at the map that it was in this is where it was. It was in the neighborhood in downtown Los Angeles, a notorious neighborhood known as Skid Row, which is known for its homeless population. And I didn't know that until I pulled up there and was like, God damn, like this shit is wild. You know what I'm saying? And I had to take a couple videos, and this was what, 5 in the morning when I took this today, and you see nothing but tents and all the sidewalks and just trash all in the streets, straight up trash everywhere. And I'll show you in these next couple videos, you see some sanitation workers cleaning up the trash. You got trash right here in the streets. I'm going to touch on that in a second. Let me play the next two videos I shot. And as you just saw, there's two things that really came to mind, because I used to live in San Diego, California, and I slept in a van for years in San Diego because it's so damn expensive. And it gave me a flashback on a much more extreme level, you know, seeing the homelessness. And at least I had, you know, the Wada Yahweh Yahweh Shai at that moment of a low state. I still had some sort of roof over my head, but I was working, this is what, 2019, I was working 3 different security jobs, and I'm sleeping in a damn van. And it shows you, let me pull up the elder right here, GMS Kawal Yah. He had a video right here you see on the screen, the divided states of America. And in the intro he used, it looked like this guy right here, I believe this guy's on Shark Tank with Mark Cuban. He was going in on New York City and California are loser states. And I mean, you got homelessness all over Babylon the Great America, but not to this extent. California, this shit is on a whole nother level. San Diego, Los Angeles, and especially San Francisco Bay Area, shit's fucked up. And even I remember taking a load in some city near Fresno, and there was a whole block of a homeless encampment. This shit has been normalized, but it shows you just how far Babylon the Great is fallen. This is the second biggest city in the United States, and its downtown area is filled with homelessness, tents, drug addicts, and trash all out in the streets. And I kept thinking, if these cities look like this now. Imagine when there ain't gonna be no sanitation workers. There's gonna be no police, no firefighters, and no trash waste management services to clean up these filthy streets. This shit gonna be crazy. I just kept thinking of Second Esdras. So let me pull up a couple precepts on the fall of Babylon the Great America. This is the first one, Isaiah 47 at the top in the NLT. Come down, virgin daughter of Babylon, and sit in the dust, for your days of sitting on a throne have ended. O daughter of Babylonia, never again will you be the lovely princess, tender and delicate. And there's another translation I just found this morning, which is pretty to the point as well. I believe this stands for MSG, stands for the Message translation, but the same book, same chapter, Isaiah 47 at the top, 1 through 3 in the MSG. Get off your high horse and sit in the dirt, virgin daughter of Babylon. No more throne for you. Sit on the ground, daughter of the Chaldeans. Nobody will be calling you charming and alluring anymore. Get used to it. Get a job, any old job. Clean gutters, scrub toilets, pawn your own gowns and scarves. Put on your work pants. The party's over. Your nude body will be on public display, exposed to vulgar taunts. It's vengeance time, and I'm taking vengeance. No one gets let off the hook. Oof. That is a fire translation. I gotta look more into that one. But that's straight up, man. You drive through these streets of America, and this shit look crazy out here, especially in California. Thank the Wadi Yahweh Yahweh Shai. I don't be in New York City, but these streets is tore up. This is supposed to be the greatest kingdom of and country of all time, and it's filled with nothing but drugs, pollution, and homelessness in its streets, and the citizens are getting raped over on every angle that can't nobody afford to live, barely afford a rent, never mind buy a house, especially as this guy you see in these loser states that jack up the prices. California, New York, as well as Chicago, they got crazy high taxes too. I think the second highest property taxes. Okay, let me get another one speaking on this corrupt, savage rulership that is currently ruling, especially here in Babylon the Great America. Proverbs 28 verse 15. As a roaring lion and a raging bear, so is a wicked ruler over the poor people. Okay, this is why we have so much homelessness. You know what I mean? I could be working I've lived in California. I'm working 3 jobs, sleeping in a car, sleeping in a van, can barely afford to make it by, and somehow I still end up owing money on taxes. It show you this guy's a niggard. He just gonna keep finessing. He gonna keep taking until don't nobody have nothing. The rulers that are in charge are greedy, evil bastards. Proverbs 29 verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And the whole, under Esau, Edom's rulership, the whole world is in a state of mourning. But one thing I did notice, let me go back to this 1 second, is let me play this. You got Jake in the slums, Jake in the trenches, at 5 in the damn morning, still, probably homeless, in poverty, if you out on the streets that time of day in Skid Row, and still enjoying life some way or another, still got the football out playing catch with each other, still finding a way to enjoy life. And that shows you, let me pull this one out. How do they spell it? I think it's, this is Ecclesiasticus 10 verse 31. He that is honored in poverty, how much more in riches? And he that is dishonorable in riches, how much more in poverty? And that's the spirit today, because Jacob Rothschild, who is the cartoon The Simpsons, Mr. Burns, he's supposed to be the character of Jacob's Rothschild. And I believe the elders said that means red child. So that's you, Esau. Esau is a complete niggard in riches. So how much more hell is he gonna catch when he is the one living in these conditions, in this low state? How much more? And same with our people. Our people, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, still shine the brightest in a complete low state, in the lowest captivity we've ever been. How much more when Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai returns those curses and takes them away from us and puts them on our enemies? Okay, and let's close off on this. I was gonna bring out Second Esdras, because let me pull, where's Baruch? So this is going to be Baruch 4, starting at verse 31. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoiced at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. There's that word mourning again. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time. Devils, speaking about desert creatures, because after Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is done with this place post Third World War, this place is going to be nothing but a desert, a complete post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland, okay, for all the wickedness it done did. And it's going to be a monument of what happens when you rebel on this high a level against the Heavenly Father's laws, statutes, and commandments, and pollute the land by slaughtering his chosen people, the Israelites. There's a lot of blood on this place. And as it said miserable are these cities. This place is fucking miserable, man. And this is just one of many cities. Not all these cities around the country are on a downward level this shocking visually as the major cities of California. But you see this in Seattle too, Portland, Oregon. A lot of these cities are collapsing at a fast rate, and it shows you that this kingdom is collapsing too. And one thing I kept thinking about is Second Esdras, how people are going to get tired of these wicked rulers and say, nah, fuck that, and they shall not regard their kings or princes. And just imagine what these streets, your Skid Rows, your New York subways, etc., are going to look like, with no police, no firefighters, no sanitation workers, no waste management, none of that. Imagine how much trash would pile up, how many rats, how much diseases, and then rats going to bring in wild animals too, the teeth of wild beasts. So the stage for destruction is set. We just got to sit and watch it happen. And Lord willing, we be in a position to sit and watch while this place goes down. And the citizens that want to uphold this wicked, cruel, evil queendom, they catch it too. And we aren't a part of none of that hell that's about to come. I hope this is edifying. Shalom.